Well, I get up in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? Probably wondering what the hell I'm doing up here. It's taken me about 3 hours to get up here, to climb up here. This is an extremely remote location here. Look at this cliff. You could film a Rambo movie here. In fact, this is probably a better set for Rambo than the one they used in the movie. I'm having a little trouble trying to see here. This glare. Look at these rock outcroppings. These are just spectacular. This is some rugged country. And I got a hike up here about another 2 miles. And it's steep. Some places it's just almost vertical. I have to climb over. And I have to watch every step that I take because I'm up here by myself. And if I slip and fall, this would be my last video. Some people out there might like that. Off that little end there, that's about 200 feet straight down. I just clambered up that. Just moseyed on up that. Got a lot of early snow up here. Deer hunting season starts tomorrow. In the last couple of weeks, I've been getting myself in better shape, trying to acclimate to these higher altitudes. You got to be super careful up here. So I'm by myself. Most of my friends are fat old bastards and they lay around and watch TV all the time. So I have a choice. Either I don't take a risk or I take a risk. And I don't mind taking risks. But every step you take could be your last up here. Because if I even twisted my ankle up here, I would die. I would starve to death up here alone. Or dehydrate. Well, I probably wouldn't dehydrate, but I'd starve to death. So you have to be cautious and sober and have your faculties about you. But the reason I came up here is not for deer or elk. It's for snowshoe hare. And there's some big ones up here. And they hang out in these rocks. And they'll bound out of those rocks on occasion. And you can get them. So that's why I've exerted thousands of calories to get up here. And it'll take thousands of calories more just to get out of here in one piece. You gotta love some of these rock monoliths. Look at this one. That's about 30 feet high. Been there for a long time. But I really enjoy coming up here. The air is so perfect. And there's no noise. Except maybe birds and wildlife. Maybe a cougar growling in the distance. That's about all I hear. And I am actively hunting for grouse and snowshoe hare up here. And it gets steep. I still haven't broke a sweat yet because it's so cold. It's in the 20s, but I'm coming up to the more rugged part of this trek. And there's no cell phone service up here. There isn't any cell phone towers here. And you got to be cautious. And I take a deep breath. You definitely don't want to get stoned up here or drunk, because it's a long way to the bottom.